Good morning, children.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Sit down.
Thank you.
So we have discussed rational number properties yesterday. We are in the halfway of discussion. So we have completed till the under addition operation, how the rational numbers satisfy associative properties. We also need to check whether they satisfy under subtraction, under
Multiplication.
we don't know whether they satisfy or not. We need to check. Is it?
Yes,
Okay, let us check that. So basically, can anyone give me the generalized formula of associative property? Generalized formula. Yeah, yourself. Thank you. Yeah, please welcome. Here you under this. Yes, you have to write a level. It is another problem. I will clear, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, yourself. I will give chance to each and everyone, no problem. Many more exercises are ahead for them. Very good, very good. So this is a associative properties formula under addition. So let me just remodify this. I meant the generalized formula means any operation can be there in the place of plus A star B star C A star B star C. We'll come to this discussion later. Surely this exists in our today's classroom discussion. So A star B star C equals to A star B star C. Why am I including star every time? Because we are checking for subtraction, we are checking for multiplication, we are checking for division also. Very good. We have done with the A plus B plus C equals to A plus B plus C, A plus B plus C. Do the rational numbers satisfy associative property under addition? Yes, sir. Yes, that is what we have discussed at last of our class, yesterday's class, isn't it? Let us check for this subtraction. Under subtraction. So let me take three rational numbers, three simple rational numbers for calculating in a faster way. Okay, are you all clear with this?
Yes, sir.
So generally, associative property looks like this. Let me forget about the right hand side for some time. Let me concentrate on left hand side and apply the subtraction operation towards the left hand side. Let me check among these three rational numbers. How does it come? 1 by 2 minus brackets 1 by 3 minus
2
2
by
by
3.
3. Very good. This is left hand side. LHS in a short way we can call. Always try to solve the brackets at first. Then only you can undergo subtraction for 1 by 2. Okay. 1 by 2 remains as it is for the next step. 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3. Does anyone, what is the value, what is the solution for 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3? Who knows that? Yeah, yourself.
1 3 is 3.
1 3 is a 3.
3 2 is 6.
3 2 is 6. Please sit down. So here he has gone for the multiplication. Actual thing is subtraction we need to do. For subtraction or addition, we check for common denominator. Already common denominator is there. So the denominator lies as 3 only. What will be the numerator? It's just direct operation. 1 minus 2. How much?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. Very good. That comes as 1 by 2 Minus into minus.
Plus.
Very good. 1 by 3. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3. 3 plus 2 equals to 5 by 6. So far we have done the LHS only. We don't know what will come towards the RHS. Let us check that also. If we apply the RHS side, how does it look like? 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 in brackets, then minus 1 by 6. No,
2 by 3, sir.
2 by 3. I have written the wrong fraction. 2 by 3, isn't it? Let us check this. Always solve the brackets first. LCM of 2 and 3 is?
6.
Very good. So here comes 3 minus 2 in brackets minus 2 by 3. It comes as 1 by 6 minus 2 by 3. LCM of 6 and 3?
18.
No. You are mistaken. LCM always not meant for direct multiplication. When they do not have common factors, you can directly multiply. But 6 and 3, do they have common factors?
6.
They have common factors as 3. Understood? In 3 table, both of the numbers goes right. So we don't need to multiply directly at those times. It will make our solution more bigger. Understood? So what we need to do is we just find the LCM. 6 and 3. 3 twos, 3 ones, 3 into 2 into 1.
6.
Clear? So 1 by 6. So for 6 and 3, what LCM is? 6. What does it come? 1 minus 4 equals minus 3 by 6. That also can be written as minus 1 by 2. 3 ones, 3 twos. Isn't it? So if we have applied the RHS condition, we arrived at the solution as
Minus 1.
minus 1 by 2. Very good. And if we have done the LHS, we have got the solution as,
Minus 6.
are these both same?
No, sir.
What do you say about associative property under subtraction? Does it satisfy or
No, not satisfied.
Very good. It doesn't satisfy. Let us check for the multiplication. You will feel easier while solving the multiplication because you don't need to find LCMs while solving the multiplication. You can directly multiply the numerators, denominators. Under multiplication, let me take these 3 rational numbers again. So LHS, how does the LHS look like? LHS equals to, can anyone tell me how does the LHS look like if we apply this operation? It is simple. Replace the stars with multiplying symbol and use 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 2 by 3 in the place of A, B, C. Can anyone tell me? Yeah, yourself.
1 by 2 into
1 by 2 into
1 by 3
1 by 3
into 2 by 3.
into 2 by 3.
Bracket of 1 by 3 and 2 by 3.
Brackets between what and what?
Into.
No, brackets. Where do we need to apply brackets? Here
1
or
by 3. 1 by 3 and 2 by 3.
very good. 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. It's just exact thing. Instead of stars, we need to replace with multiplication symbol. Instead of ABC, we need to replace with what the given fractions. All right. Let us check this. Always solve the brackets first. Leave the 1 by 2 outside as it is for a time, for a while. 1 by 3 into 2 by 3. Who will tell the multiplication for me? 1 by 3 into 2 by 3. See here.
2 by 9.
Yes, 2 by 9. You are right. 1 by 2 into 2 by 9.
2 by 18.
2 by 18. You are good. We can also write 2 ones are
2 9. 1 by 9.
I'll suggest you a tip. While doing multiplication, before actually multiplying, try to cancel the numerators and denominators. Only in the multiplication, remember. Only in the multiplication, try to cancel the numerators and denominators. If you do that, it will reduce your half of the burden. Let me show you how. If you cancel this 2 and this 2, where 1 into 1 is?
So minus
1 into 1 is 1. 1 into 9 is 9. Understood what I meant? Okay. LHS is this way. Let us check RHS. Come on, just like this representation, can anyone give me another representation by taking this as reference? Yeah, yourself. Very good.
1 by 2 into 1 by 3
1 by 3
brackets
into
2 by 3.
very good. 2 by 3. That's all. Thank you, sir. So, always solve the brackets first. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. How much? Very good. Into 2 by 3. How much?
2 by 18.
2 by 18. That is also nothing but 1 by 9. Cancel this 2 and 6. 2 ones are 2 threes are 1 into 1 1. 3 into 3 9. That way also you can do. Okay. So we arrived at 1 by 9 and LHS also same 1 by 9. What do you say about associative property? I need little statement about this. Who can give me? What is your conclusion? What is your generalization about this? LHS equals to RHS means. Who will give me the statement? Okay, I'll ask the statement directly.
Without
Yeah.
without multiplication, we can do direct cutting from first one.
Very good, very good. That okay, sit down, sir. You understood in that way. So for multiplication, as like she has said, we can cancel the numerator and denominator, then go for the multiplication. That's not what I meant. According to associative property, what do you say about under multiplication? Do the rational numbers satisfy? Yes. Because LHS equals to RHS. But in subtraction, did we find LHS equals to RHS? LHS is not equals to RHS. Very good. So under multiplication, do the rational numbers satisfy associative property? Yes, very good. That is what we have proved. LHS equals to RHS. Let us check for the remind operation under
Division.
very good, very good. Try to understand this representation, this solving. Why? Because you will have exercises regarding this operations. What else is remind with this? Under division. Very good. Let me take those only. 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 2 by 3. So 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 2 by 3. Apply the LHS condition. Who will tell me the representation now? Very good.
1 by
1 by 2 divided by
1 by 3
1 by 3 divided by
2 by 3.
2 by 3.
Brackets.
1 by 3 2 by 3.
Very good, very good. LHS looks like this. It is exactly absolutely true. Sit down. Let us solve this. 1 by 2 remains as it is. As like I said, I have settled before multiplication process. 1 by 3 divided by 2 by 3. What has happened? What do we need to do for division? Does anyone know how to solve 1 by 3 divided by 2 by 3? No one knows? It's very easy. It's almost like multiplication, but a little change will be done when it comes to the division. How is it? Carefully observe. 1 by 3 divided by 2 by 3, right? You just need to turn the symbol into multiplication and write the reciprocal of the 2 by 3. That will be? Very good, very good. So, how to do? You need to turn the division symbol into multiplication symbol and write the reciprocal of the next fraction. Okay, you should not make the reciprocal of this. The next fraction should be reciprocal. Very good. So that comes how? 1 by 3 into 2, 3 by 2. Cancel these both. 1s are 1s are So 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 2. So 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. You don't need to do the reciprocal and all the stuff. Here also the same number, here also the same number. Same number divided by same number equals to 1. Yes, exactly, it's sure. A by A. 1000 by 1000. 1 lakh by 1 lakh. How much these are all? Equals to 1. A by A, 1. 1000 by 1000, 1. Lakh by lakh, 1. Understood? Similar way, 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. It is equals to 1. So we have proved the LHS. Okay, we have arrived at the solution of LHS. Let us check for the RHS. Who will give the representation for me? Very good. Yeah.
1 by 2
1 by 2
divided
by
1 by 3
1 by 3
divided
by
2 by 3
2 by 3. Where do the brackets
bracket
come?
of 1 by 2 and 1 by 3.
Very good. Brackets of 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. Thanks for your understanding. Whoever is understanding this will be solving the exercises without taking help of me. I'm sure. Okay, let us check this. So this representation 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 3. That is what we need to solve as they both are in brackets. 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 3. How to solve? Easier. Multiplication.
3 by 1.
Very good. 3 by 1 divided by
2 by 3.
that is equals to 1 by 2 into 3 by 1.
3 by 2.
As there are no common factors for cutting down, for cancellation, you can directly multiply. You have no option.
3 by 2.
Go to the way. 1 into 3.
2 by 2.
3 by 2. Very good. 3 by 2 divided by 2 by 3. No cancellation. Cancellation will be done only in
Multiplication.
Very good. There it is. Divided by 3 by 2 into reciprocal of this.
3 by 2.
3 by 2. How much it came?
1.
No. 3 into 3.
9 by 2.
You can cancel when they are in
9
numerator and denominator. You cannot cancel when they both are in numerators. Understood?
9.
Okay. 9 by 4. In competitive examinations, these kind of tricky questions will come. Then you may get confused, even though you know how to do multiplication and division. So okay. So RHS answer is. LHS answer is.
1.
Do LHS and RHS same?
No.
What do you say about division under division? Very good. Can anyone tell me? Just clear in a clear way. You are all right. Can you tell me? No problem. Right. Under division. Very good. That is what? Associative property. Rational numbers do not satisfy associative property under division. Very good. Sit down. So, rational numbers do not satisfy associative property under division. So, under addition, do they satisfy?
Yes, sir.
Under multiplication, do they satisfy?
Yes, sir.
Under subtraction, do they satisfy?
No.
Very good. Under division, the last question. Very good. So we have completed the associative property also. At last, a little property is there. That is called a distributive property. We do not need to go for all the operations in the distributive property because the distributive property itself contains the multiplication. Already it has multiplication. We need to check the distributive property of multiplication over addition, over subtraction. Only those two operations only we are going to check. Let us see. We are not sure whether they satisfy or not. Distributive property. Can anyone give me the generalized formula of distributive property? Yeah, yourself. You have given already the representation, that is distributive property. Yes, yes, yes. She's almost right. A star, B star, C. This comes under associative property. You don't need to mention the star because if you put the star here, you can substitute any operation. A plus B plus C like that. What is here? It is always the multiplication for distributive property. AB, here star, AB star AC. Yes. Star, it may be plus or minus. That is what we are going to show. So, let me take 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 2 by 3 as the rational numbers and check for the distributive property. Under addition first. Okay. Who will give the representation for me? Yeah, yes.
1 by 2
1 by 2, very good.
plus
Plus
1 by 3
1 by 3
plus 2 by 3.
plus 2 by 3. Thank you, sit down. So, if you look at the LHS side, you just need to substitute the 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 2 by 3 here. You don't need to bring new operations when there are no stars. Understood? What you need to do is 1 by 2 in brackets just like this. Star. In the star we are using plus as it is under addition. Plus is the representation. This will be the LHS. Understood? Let us check this. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Solve the brackets first. 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Who will do it? Very easy.
2 by 3.
Yeah, yourself.
1 3 is a 3.
Okay. Okay. Let me clarify the addition process to you. Suppose 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is there. Whenever it is the addition or subtraction of two rational numbers, you want to have the denominators as same. If they are already same, you don't need to convert. You can directly take the denominator as same and add them. Understood? If they are not same,
3 by 3.
then you will find the LCM and do the rest of the process. Understood? Do not get confused. Here answer is very simple and direct. Already the denominators are in.
Same.
Already they are same. So 3. 1 plus 2.
3.
3 by 3. Very good. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 is 1 by 2 only. Let us check the RHS. AB star AC. That means AB plus AC. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 into 2 by 3. This is what AB plus AC meant. You understood? Very easy. Separately multiply these both the products. Understood? 1 into 1, 1. 2 into 3, 6. 1 into 2, 2 into 3. Again you got the advantage, same denominators, you can directly add the numerators. 3 by 6, very good. That is equals to RLHS and RHS are same. Yes, LHS and RHS are same. Can you say distributive property holds true among the rational numbers under addition? One more operation is remained, that is? Yes, very good. Under subtraction. Under subtraction. It is similar. It's just the minus thing. Let us take the LHS again. Who will give the representation for this? It is just the replacement of the plus. And this. Yes.
1 by 2.
1 by 2
Bracket.
Bracket. Very good.
1 by 3.
1 by 3
Minus.
minus.
2 by 5.
Very good. 2 by 3. So, as we need to solve the brackets first, 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3. How does it come? 1 by 3 minus 2 by 3. Again, you got that one.
Minus 1.
Very good.
Minus 1 by 3.
Minus 1 by 3. You got the advantage of having the same denominators. 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 3. What do you need to do? Numerator into numerator. Denominator into denominator. 1 into minus 1.
Minus
2 into 3.
6.
6. This is LHS. Let us check for the RHS again. RHS. AB. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3 minus
1 by
1 by 2, 2 by 3. Minus.
very good. Thanks for helping. 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. How much?
1 by
1 by 6. Very good. 1 by 2 into 2 by 3.
2 by 6.
2 by 6. 1 by 6 minus 2 by 6.
Minus 1.
Minus
It's quite easy. 6 our denominator. 1 minus 2
Minus 1.
RLHS, RHS are same. Very good. So under subtraction, also distributive property holds true for rational numbers. Because all these are rational numbers.
Yes, sir.
Understood? These are all the properties we have discussed. These are the main properties you have in your syllabus. So, let us see some interesting things among the rational numbers. 8 minutes. Okay. Roll of 0. Roll of 0. Roll of 0, mainly we focus on addition. Can you give me an example of a rational number? Yes, thank you. Yeah, one rational number is enough. Thank you. I will take that over later. So 1 by 2 is there here. If you add 0, what will be the answer?
1 by 2.
Very good, 1 by 2. If I add 0 to 1 by 2,
0.
0? Do not get confused. It is again. So what is the rule of 0 means? It gives the same number if you add 0 to the rational number. That is why 0 is called very good additive identity. Additive identity means what? Additive identity means what? If you do the addition, you will get the identity. Means what? If you take the rational number and if you add the 0, you will get that same number, whatever the rational number is. Understood? That is what additive identity. Let us check rule of 1.
It's multiplicative.
Yes, easy guessing. Your previous class knowledge. Thank you. Multiplication. Rule of 1. So if you are 2 by 3. 2 by 3 I have taken. If I multiply 1, what will be my answer? 2 by 3. If I multiply 1 to 2 by 3, what would be my answer? 2 by 3 again. So, if I do multiplication with 1 to any rational number, in whatever the fashion is, you will get the same number. You will get the identity. So, 1 is the multiplicative identity. Tomorrow we are going to discuss the exercises regarding this. Understood? Surely we will discuss the exercises. You will answer easily. You are going to recognize what all the properties behind this. What all the, without doing the bigger calculations itself, you are going to predict. Sir, using this property, you can directly tell. Just like see, A plus B equals to B plus. Fill the blank. Very easy. That kind of problems will be there in your tomorrow's class. And are there in the exercises also. We'll discuss that. So, let us recap what all we have discussed today. Okay? We have started with the associative property under
Subtraction.
Does it satisfy?
No, sir.
We have checked that through LHS and RHS by taking LHS and RHS. Does it satisfy multiplication?
Yes,
Very good. Does it satisfy division?
No, sir.
Very good. Distributive property. How many operations are there?
Two.
What are they?
Under
Very good. Under addition and under subtraction. Do they follow both? Do the rational numbers follow distributive property under addition?
Yes, sir.
Under subtraction?
Yes, sir.
That is all we have discussed. With the examples, we got clarification that these are the properties which rational numbers follow. Okay, tomorrow's class we will discuss the exercises. They will be very interesting. It's easy. It will be fun for you. Thank you.
Thank you.